The traitors will die! Hear them all, they will die, crucify! Vince, Crucifier has returned to kill!
Cannibal Corpse is the most relevant old-school death metal band on the planet. I love a lot of those bands. I've got a soft spot in my heart for old-school death metal, but Cannibal Corpse is the band that never slipped. Decade after decade, major lineup changes, the genre going in and out of fashion. These guys just kept out putting out records that crush. They're workhorses. That's basically the only word for it. So right now, I'm going to react to the making of their album, Torture. And one of the reasons I wanted to see it, in addition to the band being sick, is Eric Rutan. Watching him evolve over the years as a producer has been awesome. He's just gotten better and better. And by the time you get to a record like Torture, you can see exactly why they invited him in as a band member. He understands them at a level that most producers never get to. For those who don't know me, I'm Eyal Levi, CEO of URM Academy. I've been a producer and guitarist in my band Doth since 1999, and have been playing way longer than that. Last year, I reacted to the making of Evisceration Plague, and it was a lot of fun to do. It seemed like you guys enjoyed it too, so why not do another one? I've never seen this before. Going in blind, let's do it. Okay, Sonic Ranch. I've been there before. You got to understand that this is one of the most insane and amazing studios on the planet. It's somewhere in Texas near the border. I believe that it's on a peanut farm. It's in the middle of nowhere, and there's a bunch of guest houses and there's a staff there. And so basically it's like you're staying at this 5-star resort in the middle of nowhere and have Mexican food cooked for you at any time, and you have this amazing studio to work at. So bands just go there and live for like a month or 2 months in total isolation with great food and great surroundings and just make records.
It's like, you know, when I jam, I'm like, damn, you got so much groove. He'd be like, of course I do. Oh,
shit. Who are we talking about? Who is getting...
Eric, don't talk anymore.
The video just starts recording. I'm already deep shit.
It's good stuff.
So what's happening here?
Just changing
What are we doing?
heads on the drums.
All right. First day. Changing the heads, getting it ready.
That's typically how first days go. Changing heads, laying down tempo maps, etc., etc., etc.
Here we go. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, I love it. I think I'm going to curl up.
That's almost like a...
Curl up and go to bed. And here's the drum kit of hell. The mic. We're working on cymbals. Moved them up a little bit. Cymbal placement. Everything sounds like it's going good, going smooth.
Recording scratch tracks for Paul to play to later on, because this is definitely not the control room of Sonic Ranch. This is my bedroom.
This is what we're paying thousands of dollars.
Definitely not the control room. I love this old school recording rig. Alex Webster is a man that's always been ahead of his time. He's a super prolific writer. I mean, he was on the home recording train long before a lot of people were. I look at the home recording explosion as something that happened in phases, slowly, and then all at once. But there was a point in time where pretty much nobody in a band knew how to record other than like on a 4-track cassette recorder. And then once stuff like M-Boxes came out and the technology got a little bit more affordable, you'd have a lot of bands that had like one dude who had a rig like this. And that went on 2005 to 2015. And then it started to be more band members would have rigs, and there would be like the one guy who was the recording aficionado. Like take the Periphery model where all of them can record, but Nolly is like the grandmaster. And now when you have bands, the odd person out is the one who doesn't have some sort of recording rig. So it's crazy how it's changed.
This is
There's the Pro Tools rig.
So something I've never understood about scratch tracks, bands that use Guitar Pro piano MIDI sounds like General MIDI for the guitar tracks for drum tracking. Yes, I have really heard that before. It's basically the riffs are all tabbed out in Guitar Pro, and then they export them as a piano sound, and that's what the drummer plays to. I'm not making this up. The reason for why people do it makes sense is they're perfect, and so they're not playing to some sloppy backing track, and that makes a lot of sense from a drummer's perspective, but I just don't know how they get into it hearing that terrible piano sound the whole time. And I have seen some amazing drummers in some top tier bands do this. I always figured it's preferable to do actual scratch tracks like they're doing right here, but you know, I've seen it done both ways, and both ways have worked great.
Hey, we want to tell you about Nail the Mix Plus.
As a member of Nail the Mix Plus, you get access to every single Nail the Mix session, and you'll also get our entire Fast Track library, one-on-ones, and Mix Rescue. Let's break it down.
The Fast Track library is an ever-growing collection containing over 100 hours of comprehensive training on subjects that we don't cover in detail on Nail the Mix.
You ever wished you could call one of your favorite producers and pick their brain?
One-on-one is your chance to have that opportunity.
Each and every week, we have slots available for you to book a 20-minute call with one of our admins. Short of being an intern at a top-level studio, there's really no other way to get this kind of personalized feedback at this level.
And there's also Mix Rescue, where we pick one of your mixes to open, remix, and explain every decision along the way.
You can download this session and learn from what I've put back into it.
We think Nail the Mix Plus is amazing, but we're obviously biased.
So don't take our word for it. Here's what our members have to say.
And there you have it. So check out Nail the Mix Plus, and we'll see you there.
That way, both times, you always have a note that lands with that symbol on the one.
Yeah, very deliberate.
Hold on. Let's see some of these Cannibal Corpse song names. It's hard to read. Damn, that's unfortunate. Torn Through, okay. Something Aggression, Rabid. That's all I can make out of this. I love Cannibal Corpse song names. They're just so funny and amazing.
Let's get ready to do drum tracks tomorrow. Last minute tweakings of all the drums and the cymbals and all this stuff like that that Eric needs to be working on, but I'm pretty much ready to go here. So yeah, a few more hours in the morning of tweaking, and by tomorrow afternoon we will be tracking drums, so can't wait.
Encased in concrete, just think about what a horrible death that would be. Did he just hit himself, or did he pull a muscle, or what? Looks like he hurt himself.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, my non-medical professional opinion is that he's got a back problem, which is why he's wearing the brace and he pulled something. But what do I know? That sucks.
My back just tightened up.
Yep, that fucking sucks. Especially when you have to basically do something athletic like play death metal drums for 5 to 7 days straight.
Right in the middle of my back. My back just fucking tightened up. Dude, it was weird. It just right now, like tweaked it. Moved it this way. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Yeah, like I pinched my, nerve in the back or something. Fucking motherfucker. Right in the middle of my back, too.
If you've never experienced it, it fucking sucks because it basically takes you out of the action right away. And it's super frustrating if you've got to move in order to be able to get through your life. It's a really, really frustrating type of pain to have to deal with.
Yeah, hold on. And I'll be ready in a minute. I'm pretty warmed up. I wouldn't mind get going here. Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
There we go.
Here's what happens.
Fucking Batman.
This is what happens when you get old and you just do nothing, Start playing drums and, my back is thrown out. So now we gotta try this inversion table to see if we can get my back to feel a little better here. Otherwise, it could end up being a short day here. So we'll hope this works. We'll hope it works.
Is that a little better?
Yeah, that feels a little better.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've heard about those before. I don't know if they work. If he thinks it works, that's what matters, because he's the one that has to play.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how I start moving around. Hopefully, it doesn't tweak it. But yeah, that definitely...
well, it's here, man. It's fun.
Cool, man. You guys don't mind, I'll leave it over here. Who knows when I'll need it again. But yeah, that definitely helps.
Cool.
I'll put these drum tracks and Pro Tools over there when you get this done or whatever. Or semi-done. This way I can work...
Pro Tools O'Brien now.
No, this way I can play along with it.
This guy is his new nickname.
Now if you can assist me on this, we can work on track.
See, they're making fun of him because it's kind of a new thing back then. Now it's totally expected. It was a big step for a lot of people.
Yes, I can work on some harmonies.
Holy shit!
Oh,
my God! Pat Pro Tools O'Brien over here. Fucking hey, man! Holy shit!
Yeah, you got the right.
You believe that shit?
Well, yeah, this way I can...
Yeah.
Good song title. One of the best things about Cannibal Corpse is their halftime grooves. There's something about the feel of them that you can try to program it, but it's just not the same. It's something about how not tight, but tight they are with it. I don't know how to explain it, but I love their slower grooves.
Fucking did it. Dude, one take.
So what just happened, man?
Fucking one take. We just did as deep as the knife will go. I got it in one take. In the first take, too. First try. Holy shit, Pat. We got it, right?
Maybe should hurt himself more often. Sometimes getting pissed off is a really, really good way to get the fire you need to just pull something inhuman out of your ass, like one-shotting a drum performance.
First. I'm done first.
Yeah. Going first is tough.
It's going first. But once I'm done, I'm done. I'm done. I don't have to do anything else other than listen.
And you gotta...
I do not have to play.
Help George with your lyrics.
Vocals, and yes, still got some songs to do in that respect. But other than that, physically, I am done. I don't have to play drums anymore.
for a couple weeks until we start getting ready for that festival.
So I am done tracking. My work is done on this album in the drum department, other than still helping out, listening, and making sure everything's where it's supposed to be. But it's a good thing. Yeah, I like it. It's good to be done.
It's hard to tell how long they spent on drums, but I'm going to guess they spent about 2 days getting tones and like 5 to 6 days tracking.
Between the dual, the triple, or this Mark V, because they fucking all sound pretty damn good.
I think
it's going to be all
I think we should combine either the dual and this, or triple and maybe this, just because I know this is going to add something a lot different, frequency-wise. If we want a fatter guitar sound,
I mean, they both have a lot of gain.
Yeah, we can always, whatever, but just the low end of this thing, the thumping low end comes out of this thing.
Sounds good, man.
I mean, if underneath
the dual sounded really good too. I mean, they all sounded good, honestly.
One of the important things to realize is that when you've got good gear and people that know what they're doing, you're not deciding between good and bad options. You're deciding between which one fits the best and which one is the most to your tastes.
As you expected. We could just get these three. We should at least get these two out of here.
Get it out of here, right?
Process of elimination.
I've seen this process of elimination with amp heads take up to a week. No telling how long they're taking. Anywhere from a day to a week, sometimes a couple hours. If you've only grown up with amp sims, you don't know how good you've got it, because there's so many amp sims now where you just load them up and they sound great out of the box. But with using tube amps, sky's the limit. You can get the most amazing tones ever, but you get these tone shootouts that just take forever. Not to say it's not worth it, but it does take a long time.
So these are the two heads that made the cut. Mark 5 and a triple rec.
Try to actually get some clarity out of your fucking guitars. Hey, a little picking hurt on your playing. It might not hurt nobody, Pat. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. A little picking clarity out of your badass guitar playing. It might not hurt anybody. I mean, that's all. I'm just saying.
I like how Rutan is able to deliver his message and what he'd like as a producer while still keeping it humorous in a way that works for the band. There's some people who, if you were to talk to them like that, they would get super offended. But some people, if you just try to take it really easy and be careful of their feelings, wouldn't respect you. So you got to know who you're talking to and how to talk to them. And obviously, using humor and being kind of blunt about it is what works in this situation.
Oh, listen to the tightness of that picking on Pat, man. He's badass. But I don't want to start rhythm until we fucking know goddamn well that not like, oh, we'll fix it later, or, oh, it's pretty good. No, fuck that. We're going to make sure this shit is like, God damn, this smokes everything we've ever done, and then let's roll.
Right.
Just like with the bass. You know, oh, it's good enough. We're about, no, fuck no. You know, we can make sure that tone is fucking period. And if that creeps into like, well, we don't have...
The best producers I've worked with are like that. You just do not move forward until things sound the way they're supposed to sound. What I've noticed with a lot of people, that there's this good enough disease that people think we'll fix it later, or they think that's good enough. It's not quite there. I know it's not quite there, but we got to roll. And with the best of the best that I've personally had experience with, you just don't move forward until that thing you're working on is what it's supposed to be. You just don't. And sometimes it's tough because you're going to get pressure from the band members. It seems to me like they might not be on the same page, or they might be. Seems to me like the band want to get to recording, and Eric is putting the brakes on and saying, we're going to get to that, but we're not going to get to that until it sounds exactly the way it's supposed to sound. And when you have like 5 people that want to move forward, it's easy to give in. But I'm glad that he stands his ground. I think that's what's happening. It could be that they're all on the same page, too.
How was that?
I don't think I'll be able to talk for 2 days.
I love that these guys write vocal parts and are not embarrassed to do shitty death metal takes for Corpse Grinder to then make his own. One thing I've never understood about the really good death metal vocalists is how the fuck they do it without blowing their voice out, because I've tried doing it and I'm kind of like Paul in this regards, where then I feel like I'm not going to be able to talk for 2 days and it just doesn't work. I know it's a technique thing, but wow, I just like how.
You have to record your guitars
here facing this way in order not to get a hum. Isn't that dumb?
Yeah.
Just face like this way. As we face this way, it hums. We sit back here, it hums. We stand right here. It's all better. I don't get it. So.
Definitely one of the most annoying things about tracking guitars, having to alter your sitting position to not get hum or radio frequencies.
The problem is, when you tune down low, you can't get proper intonation. You know, I'm sure the word intonation is kind of shocking to some people.
So I guess this is kind of like a pre-Evertune idea. I've never seen this before, but I mean, he's essentially trying to do what an Evertune does, it seems like.
You mentioned that, being in Cannibal Corpse, I mean, intonation. Anyway, when you're tuned down low, you see, there's not enough room for the guitar sometimes to properly intonate. So drastic measures have to be taken to move this piece back so it will properly intonate.
He's right. And the further back in time you go and you listen to down-tuned records, the more you'll realize is that they're fucking out of tune. Just because it's so hard to hear down there, a lot of tuners don't react that well to the lower frequencies. It was just really, really tough to keep low, thick strings in tune when you're playing hard. That's one of the best things, in my opinion, about Evertune and modern tools.
4:30 in the morning Eastern right now.
And Notes is awake.
Fucking at dawn they sleep.
Nope. Oh man. I think I lost at least a year of my life just.
It's amazing. Fucking 46 years old, still can't tune my guitar. Still can't even tune my fucking guitar. Jesus Christ.
I've talked about this before, but it's a real thing, the tuning nightmares. I've seen entire days go by, guitars just would not stay in tune. If you've never experienced it, I think you probably haven't recorded enough.
How's it going?
Looks like they're back in Florida, probably doing leads and vocals.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I love it, man. Guess what's back? The camera's back. All right, so what you got going here? Or is this some secret sauce?
Octavers are one of my favorite effects for guitar. It just sounds so cool.
Desolation of their souls, they slave.
Okay, this is that riff that they were playing earlier while the camera audio was cutting out. I was right. It is sick.
Come on, man.
Don't bump the mic.
Come on. No, I got the right spot. How many times did I adjust that motherfucker?
Don't worry, man.
Come on, Iron.
I'm in control.
Ready?
That was like I on.
That was like in between iron and iron.
Now we're gonna fucking work this word over. You know?
Believe it or not, but pronunciation and enunciation are really, really important when it comes to death metal vocals. Makes all the difference in the world.
Kill them all, they will die, crucify. Vengeance, crucifier, has returned to kill. Vengeance, the betrayers, burning hog by nails. Avenge, crucifier, has returned to kill.
Notice that he sounds exactly what he sounds like just right there in the room. That's a trait I've noticed among the best vocalists. They just sound like that. It's not studio trickery. Compression, distortion are your friends for sure. But if a dude sounds like this just in the room, natural, you know he's good.
Next. Yeah.
We actually have 8 lines that are good. After 2.5 hours? Did you look like that dude from Star Trek The Next Generation?
Yeah, man.
So what's happening here? Let's explain it for the people at home. So you're doing this to loosen up the
like
vocal cords.
Humidifier, basically, yeah.
No one's ever going to see this anyway.
Yeah. It's giving moisture.
These help a lot with vocals, or if you just have to speak a lot, these are a great tool.
I'm going to send you the video to approve, and you're not going to watch it because you're going to be too busy watching the Broncos or some shit, and then it's going to wind up on YouTube.
Listen, when it matters, I write back.
I sent it to you for approving, never got back.
No, I write back when it's
I sometimes fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, musicians are notoriously terrible about getting back to you. That's why you got to put deadlines. I know some producers who have a 48-hour rule with mix notes. Obviously, you got to be flexible to some degree because sometimes musicians will be on tour in other countries and not really have good access to internet. But some producers and mixers do have that deadline because they just can't be waiting forever, or they can't get all the notes and be ready to move forward, but be waiting on one person for a week. Or they can't have it where one person is just not communicating at all and a lot of the work gets done and then they just chime in at the end and they don't like it. That doesn't work. Brian Slagle, shout out, one of the OGs. So that was a good look into why Cannibal Corpse is still standing. If you watch my Visceration Plague reaction, there's a lot of similarities in that. I mean, obviously it's the same people, or most of the same people, but their work ethic and their desire to keep pushing the boundaries, that has stayed consistent throughout the years. Bands don't stay relevant for 30 plus years by accident. They stay relevant because they treat it like a job, but in the best possible way. Now I want to hear from you. What's your pick for old school death metal bands? Is it Cannibal corpse, or am I wrong? And if you came up on this stuff, which one of their records got to you first? All right. As always, like, share, subscribe, comment. See you later.